What is happening, guys? How you all doing? I just thought to just do a really quick update video. So you may recall that I snapped or severed the silicone seal on my BrewTools B80pro steam hat, because I was a little bit silly and used a hop spider when probably I shouldn't have been doing. Main reason being is that I was using whole hops at the time, so I don't want to get the leaves stuck in the pump, and I didn't have a hop sock ready. So I thought, you know what, I'm sure it'll be fine. And yeah, the clamps that kind of clamp the steam hat to the vessel basically just cut into the rubber. So Oyvind at BrewTools, I didn't even reach out to them. They just saw my video and reached out directly to me, offered to just send me a replacement seal, which they have done. I received that on I think it was Christmas Eve by DHL, so that was great. Not only did they send one, but they sent two replacement seals, so yeah, that's even better. They also sent a replacement bung, which had been retooled, and they also sent this. So I mean, in terms of customer services, kudos to you guys, fair play. You've been excellent. So and that was just a minor issue that I could have quite happily just got on with. Kind of in a way it was my own fault and I would have lived with it. But yeah, again, kudos to you guys. Thank you very much for sorting that out for me. So whilst I've got them, I just thought I'd show you the difference between the old parts and the new parts. So this is the original seal that came with the BrewTools. So I already had one of these for me normal lid, and as you can see, it's quite thin, and yeah, the kind of clamp just bit into it and kind of severed it, cut it. Whereas the replacement, and again, I'm not sure how well this kind of comes up on camera, but is a lot thicker. I'd say it's probably twice as thick. And if we kind of try and do a bit of a side by side, there you go. So the old one is on top and the new one is underneath. So you're talking probably at least twice the thickness, maybe slightly more. So a lot more heavy duty. So yeah, I'm going to get that on the steam hat. I'm going to get one on my normal lid, and then yeah, I've just got the old thin version just as a spare, just in case. So that's really good. The replacement bungs. So again, this is for the steam hat. So this is the old one. Okay, if you can see that, kind of side by side, you can see the inner lip, or the inner gap is probably, I don't know, maybe twice the width. And I've had a go with this, just kind of, whilst it's just, off the vessel, and it literally just pops on super easy, as it was probably intended to do originally. Whereas this does go on and it's a really snug fit, and obviously stops all the steam coming out and everything, but it is a real kind of pain to get it in, especially when you've got steam billowing out and it's all kind of wet and stuff. So again, thanks for sorting that out and sending that over to me. That's great. I probably could have lived with that after a bit of practice, but I don't need to worry about it anymore. So that just pops on, and that is super great. So what next, BrewTools wise? I've got the steam condenser coming the beginning of January, so I think Malt Miller are due to dispatch that between the 6th and 10th of January. So really looking forward to getting my hands on that. I'm not seeing any videos out there, and I might be missing them, overlooking them or whatever, but I've not seen any. So as soon as I get it, I'll put it together and I'll do a quick video for you guys, anyone that's interested. Likewise, I want to get a brew done with that on. It's not the table, but what date are we on now? So we're on the 30th of January. I'm going to try and get one done tomorrow, Christmas New Year's Eve brew. So Biggles, you might be right. So the video, if I do that, I will try and video some of it, kind of incorporate a few of the things that I've learned from the first brew day that I did plus a couple of tips and things that I've picked up along the way from folks like Bradley and from BrewTools themselves when they reached out with some kind of hints and tricks and things like that. So I will try to video it, but it'll be released in the new year. So, and then I'll do another one with the steam hat and yeah, the kind of steam condenser on there as well. Let's see how we get on with that. So my next brew, so tomorrow I'm going to try and do something yeah, based on the ingredients that I've already got. So when you're kind of doing double and triple batches, I'm quickly realising now that you really need to kind of plan ahead, which is not really my forte. I'm very spontaneous and just kind of use what I've got. So I wanted to try and do a recipe where I just actually had the ingredients. So out of the homebrew book by Greg Hughes, the Bible, the camera book for real ales recipe book, and I think the vintage beers book, I think is the one where I've got all the rest, all the ingredients precisely, without having to do kind of calculations and substitutions and all that. So it's going to be Courage Director's clone, basically, from the camera book. Yeah, so I've got a long history with that. I've been drinking it since I was like 16. So you know, when we're in the pub, I'll be drinking Courage Directors, and all my mates will be drinking, like, you know, Carl and Foster's and that kind of shit. So so yeah, and I've done a few of the Courage Directors beer kits as well, you know, the 2-can malt kits, and they're pretty good, you know, they're really good. You know, as far as kits go, can't complain at all. The father-in-law really likes it as well, so you know, I can do a batch from all grain. Yeah, I'll have lots to drink, and yeah, I can give a few bottles away as you know, a couple of New Year's gifts. So that's kind of what's in the pipeline for now. As for the next brew, I'll just have to order in exactly what I need, and I'm going to try and make sure I've got pellets for the hops for the most part as well. Yeah, because I'm not using the hop spider. I don't really like using hop socks because of all the moisture that they retain. You've got to mess about squeezing them out and stuff. So I'm just going to try and use pellets going forward, I think. And I don't need to worry about it really clogging the pump or anything. So I think for the Director's Brew, I think I've got a small addition of hops at the end, and I've only got leaf. But the amount is, I can't remember exactly what it is now, but it's quite negligible. So I'm gonna maybe try and rig up something on the dip tube that goes to the pump. So maybe just kind of put a bazooka filter on that whilst I'm recircing. Maybe I'll sort something out. But yeah, I mean, there's not loads anyway. So hopefully it shouldn't be a problem either way. But I'll sort something. Okay, so I'm going to cut that here. Have we got anything else to say? No. So this is my last video of the year that you'll see. So Happy New Year to the guys at BrewTools. I'm not sponsored by them, but Happy New Year because they've been fantastic. Happy New Year to the rest of you BrewTubers and YouTubers. And yeah, Happy Brew Year. Take care, guys.